Hey guys, not sure if we shared with you, but my ear infection got a little worse, and you know, the antibiotics are helping. I'm starting to feel better, but anyway, we were slowed down a bit. That's the moral of the story. And now we're just starting to move, and we just got to Tequila, and we're parked here in the agave fields, and I'm on this little dirt trail back through these agave farms, and back here there's some waterfalls. So check this out.
Close your eyes, get some rest. I'm by your side, lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day, but I'm right here, it's gonna be okay.
So this is definitely the graffiti wall that we were reading about right before I walked down here. And it said I would come to a T in the road. And I did. And so off to the left is like this little donkey trail. It looks like it's kind of dirt kind of falling off the trail right there. Looks like a donkey path. And there's one to the right that looks easier. So I remember two things. I thought it was left after the graffiti wall. I mean, I'm pretty sure I remember that. But then I also remember just take the easiest path. And that's definitely the one to the right. All right. So I got some local knowledge. It was definitely the path to the right. They looked at me crazy for even thinking about going to the left. I'm so glad they walked by, guys. Local intel is the absolute best, I promise. All right, so I go this way to the waterfall, right?
Continue this way.
Okay, that other one was no good.
No, not good.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Be safe. Have fun. All right, take care. So here's the left path. The other one was a path to certain death. This one is to the river and the waterfalls, which is where I'm headed. So wish me luck.
Hola a todos.
That's so cool.
The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul.
So guys, some kind of way, I still have to figure out how to get down there. That's probably about 25 feet. I haven't seen what it looks like. I just see what these kids are doing to get down in there. I can get a pretty good view of it from up here. But man, you know, you always want to get that money shot. Let's see here. I don't know how you get down. Alright guys, so if you know me, I couldn't give up. After I shut the camera off, I gave it one last effort, and I literally came down a wall, just as straight up and down as the one I was showing you of those kids. So, I made it down here. At the bottom, there's a nice pool to splash around, and some of those rocks right there, the kids are using to slide on. And then you've got a couple level of waterfalls right here. And the stone face is just like a light brown. It's absolutely gorgeous. A little trickle of water. And as an added bonus, there's another little fall down here. And if you can see just over that pipe, or just below that pipe, there's a rock ledge. I think there might be another waterfall drop right there. So I'm gonna go check that out.
Hold my hand, don't let go. I understand. I know it hurts, it wasn't fair. It's over now, so don't despair. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. Before the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. Before the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay.
Good morning, guys. So we were at a cafe that was a couple of blocks from where we slept. We slept on the streets of Tequila last night, had no issues. It was perfectly safe. We are 2 blocks away from this little coffee shop. We're going to get some breakfast. We're going to explore Tequila a little bit more today because we're both finally starting to feel better. And then we're going to do a tequila tour.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky
first taste of tequila in tequila.
Yeah.
We had a couple nights in the agave field, and what's the first thing I do when I get to tequila? Now I have a tequila. I got a haircut and shave, and now I'm having some tequila. Cheers.
So, what's the story of Patron?
Okay, so this is what I read online. Patron is not in this area. It's a couple hours away. We might try to swing by there. It depends on if we get to that part of Mexico. But from what I was reading online, last year, 2019, was their 30th anniversary. And when Patron started here and they started making the 100% agave tequila, they're the first people that exported the 100% agave tequila out of Mexico into the United States. Mexico used to keep that good stuff here for themselves, which I can't blame them. But Patron's the first one that did that, and they employ 1,600 people in the tiny little town where they have their distillery, and they could easily automate. They have the money to automate, but they would end up losing 75% of their employees, and they refuse to do that. And they still use the old traditions to make their tequila.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we're actually in Tequila. We're leaving Tequila now, going to another town to go to the Herradura tequila tour.
Yeah, Kurt likes Herradura.
But there it is, Del Herradura, Alacera Herradura. But we're in the state of Jalisco. And so Jalisco houses the region of the blue agave and the region where all tequila comes from.
You ready, Kurt?
I'm meditating.
Are you going to taste some tequila?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna drink some tequila.
Okay, so yeah, so this is the bottling area. In Casa Herradura, we have 3 tequila brands, which is Herradura, El Fumador, and Antiguo. You use water or any other detergents, it's 100% tequila. That way we keep it 100% pure.
Pure. Oh,
Yeah.
very cool.
That's the active factory. before we go in, I'm going to explain to you guys about the agave plants. So these are the agave plants right here. Okay, this is the type of plant we need to make tequila. All right. In Mexico, there's around 150 different varieties, but we can only use this variety to make tequila, which is called Agave Tequilana Weber Variedad Azul, or you guys can just call it Agave Azul, blue agave. All right, so these plants right here, they're around 2 years old right now. When we plant them, when they're baby ones, we plant them, and once they turn 3 years old, they start having sprouts. They reproduce by themselves. Every single plant grows from 10 to 12 babies in its life stage. Every single plant. They grow around the plant from the roots.
Yeah, I've seen them.
We saw them taking them up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing it right now.
And
That's
then they replant them, yeah.
correct.
So, like,
Yeah.
how much does one agave plant
Take
make?
tequila.
Or how
Okay.
much is it worth, or whatever?
To make 1 liter of tequila, we need around 7 kilos of the plant. The most common weight for this plant, it's from 35 to 40 kilos. That's the most common weight.
35. So that's going to, one
Make
plant's
5.
going to yield 4 or 5 bottles of
That
tequila.
Right. Nice.
Wow,
That's
that's
right.
a
That's
good
good.
yield.
Yeah.
That's a All right, so we're going over here, and this humidor is carving up this agave plant. Hola.
This job right here, this is not out in the fields.
This is typically done in fields. So this is demonstration.
Yeah, this is just demonstration. That's right. This is just demonstration. So remember, I was telling you guys about the sprouts.
Yeah.
Baby ones. So this is the sprout right here. Okay? Once they get to this size, or they could be a little bit bigger, that's when we're gonna pull them out. And this little plant, it's ready to be transplanted into the field. Once we plant them, remember, it turns 3 years old and they start having sprouts. Okay, so then 7 to 9 years, so it can be 100% mature and ready for harvest. All right, 7 to 10 years. So right now, he's going to show us what a harvest looks like. This job in Spanish, we call it tajima.
Tajima.
Tajima, that's right. So these guys who do this job, they're jimadores.
Humidores.
He is a jimador, that's right. The word jima, that's also another Nahuatl word that means cortar or rasurar, cut or shave. So that's what they do. They start their day early in the morning from 6:30 a.m. and they need to harvest from 280 to 300 plants every day. The tool they use to do this job, it's called goa. It's
Oa.
Goa, that's right. It's a sharp tool. They need lots of experience so they can be jimadores. As you can see, he wears a protector on his leg. That way there's no accidents.
Is that leather or is that wood?
It's metal and leather.
Metal and leather?
That's right. In the middle it's metal and then leather.
Okay, so you don't cut his leg off.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So right now he's going to show us what a harvesting looks like. If you get some big questions, let me know, alright? Yeah? Forward.
Well, that's pretty quick.
You guys saw, once he was done cutting all the leaves off, what he did is that he cut the pine into half, right? The
Yeah.
reason he does that, it's because they have to remove this part from every single plant. Every single plant has only one, and
Heart.
it's in the same exact area. That's right, this is the core, this is the parts where all those leaves start to grow out. Those are the baby ones. So we're gonna remove this part from every single plant because this part right here does not contain any starches. These are bitter fibers.
Oh.
See, these are the fibers right here.
Ah,
Oh, look at that.
yeah, look at that. Wow.
Ah, like spider webs.
That's right.
Wow.
You see the little thread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the core of the plant.
So that just gets tossed?
That's right. Yeah, we're gonna remove this from every single plant so it doesn't affect the taste of the tequila.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife.
So in simple terms, all this agave gets loaded up into those ovens over there and gets steamed for about 26 hours. They put it onto that conveyor and it turns it really sweet. And then they take it out and squeeze it and press it down to make the tequila. So this back here, guys, is the back side of the oven. So after they steam it and come out, after they steam it, the agave comes out right over here. And this is where it gets mashed. Whoa, look at that.
That's the agave syrup.
It smells good.
Yeah, this smells good. This is the agave syrup and this is the juice.
Okay.
So this is syrup and this is what?
The juice, like the juice.
Oh, this is the juice they're gonna make tequila out of.
Agave? You eat it like sugar cane.
Feel the wind on my face. All that ever was is a rage.
All that juice we saw over there,
Yeah.
it comes all the way down here to this tank, to the elevated pipelines. The bigger tanks are full of tequila blanco already. The bigger tanks. And the smaller ones, those tanks are for the juice. So all that juice comes here and it sits here for at least 4 days.
Okay,
4 to 5 days so it can ferment.
okay.
Once it fermented, that juice creates a 5% of alcohol and it's called Mosto Muerto, dead mash.
Mosto Muerto, dead man.
Dead mash. That's
Okay.
right. So yeah, and then once this is fermented, the Mosto Muerto goes to the next area, which is the distillery. This is where we get tequila after 2 distillations. We saw the very first step already, which was the harvesting. The second step was the steaming process in the ovens, and then the crushing. Fourth step, the fermentation, and the fifth one here. This is where we get tequila blanco.
Okay.
Now, if we want a reposado, añejo, or extra añejo, that's
Age it in
going to
the
be
barrels.
That's right, aging in the barrels. So yeah, this is the Mosto Muerto right here. This is the Mosto Muerto right here. This is fermented
That's
already.
the dead mash.
That's right.
So that'll make that still has alcohol in it though.
5%. So
5%.
to get tequila out of the Mosto Muerto, this needs 2 distillations. The first distillation, it's a process that takes 3 hours and it's called destroying. This is not a tequila yet. This is an ordinario. It's an ordinario. We can't call this tequila yet because this is only 25% of alcohol.
Okay.
It's only 25% of alcohol and it has lots of impurities, lots of bad alcohols.
Okay.
This is the one that's going to need the second distillation, which is
Okay.
the rectification for 6 hours. So we distill this for 6 hours now, and now we have a tequila.
Okay.
This tequila here comes out of the second distillation at 55% alcohol. It's always going to come out at 55%, and it's always going to be clear. Yeah? So this is the base for all tequilas. From this one right here, we are going to decide how many liters we're going to make of a tequila reposado, tequila añejo, or tequila extra añejo.
It's a good day today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today. It's a good day today.
That was a really, really good tour. Most of my friends know that I've been a fan of tequila for a long time. But to actually get to come to Tequila, to sleep in the agave fields and then to understand how the agave is processed, how it's grown, and then how they actually make tequila has just been such a fascinating process. And this whole area, Jalisco, around tequila, and I can't pronounce the city that we're in. It's named after a tree, I remember that. But so very, very cool. You guys, it's starting to get hot here. It's about 85 degrees today and sunny, but I was just told that in summertime it's going to be pushing up regularly in the hundreds up here. So it's probably best to come here in off season when it's cooler. But this is definitely a tour you want to take.
If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. If you want to help support our videos, be sure to check out our Patreon page, where you can join the journey and see some behind-the-scenes action. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys in a few days.